Jess Paul of Wrecked Radio, and this week in news, one of the biggest stories has got to be the Ataris onstage drama. This week in Asbury Lanes, New Jersey, band member of Ataris Chris Rowe expressed qualms with drummer Rob Felicetti by throwing the bandmate's equipment at him and saying that he would finish the set himself. A couple days later, the Ataris posted a response video to this incident, explaining their side of the story and exclaiming that there was so much more leading up to this incident that we didn't see in the viral freakout. Chris explained in the video that drummer Rob failed to do his job while being wasted on stage, and that he was tired of babysitting his bandmate. The band will finish tour after they work out a discussion with their drunken band member. And also in news, who is on Baz Luhrmann's new Gatsby soundtrack? If you're unfamiliar with the name Baz Luhrmann, by me just saying it, he is the director of legendary films like Romeo and Juliet and The Moulin Rouge, and he will now be releasing The Great Gatsby, a remake of a vintage film that is an adaptation from the famous book. And another thing you should know about Baz, he is very well known for incorporating hip and contemporary music and artists and songs into his overly styled movies. And leaked this week, we now know that Lady Gaga and Prince are going to be featured on the soundtrack to The Great Gatsby. You can see the trailer for this exciting looking film. I really want to see this film starring Leo DiCaprio and Tobey Maguire. And that will be coming out in May of next year. Speaking of romanticism and the American dream, Lana Del Rey posts a 10-minute short film featuring a new song of hers called Ride. This song will be featured on her extended collection called the Paradise edition of Born to Die, and both the song and the video are beautifully fantastical. I have been known for criticizing one Miss Lana Del Rey in the past, but I would like to put it as more of discussing her. I believe that in Lana's music, in my opinion, there is not as much truthfulness or reality as there is this kind of Levi's commercial or this beautiful melodramatic vision of who she wants to be and the life she wants to live. For example, in the narration of the short film, Lana discusses how she was a singer not that popular, but she found her people, she found her life. At this time, she is no longer that person. So the image of herself, I mean, just by having this video, this high budget, really beautifully mastered video being done for this song, it's evident to see that she is no longer an unpopular artist and she no longer does not have any money. But I believe what Lana does is paints a beautiful picture of what some teens and 20-some-year-olds want to be. I've probably watched this video now 15 times. If you don't want to watch Lana stroke her fingers through the beards of some 50-year-old biker dudes, you can watch Tonight Alive and their video of Listening, which is more like a well-lit performance video, as well as the XX Chained, which is more like a beautiful location-focused art video. A Rocket to the Moon also has a video called A Whole Lot of You, and you can watch Passion Pit as they performed on SNL this weekend. Passion Pit played Take a Walk and Carried Away. I guess I haven't been paying attention to Passion Pit very much these days because I totally didn't get the memo that they totally switched up their vocals and are going for a completely different sound. But I was confused. Also, for more live music, Ellie Goulding was on Fallon and she performed Anything Can Happen. And you can now watch clips and features from Austin City Limits, including Bon Iver, Tegan and Sarah, Jack White, and The Shins, plus much more. Streaming Motion City Soundtrack have released Severence, and Green Day has released Stray Heart. And in lieu of Bayside promoting their new covers album, you can now listen to new songs from that, including Billy Joel's Moving Out and the Ronettes' Be My Baby. And for more covers, Mayday Parade and Vic Fuentes of Pierce the Veil cover Somebody That I Used to Know, and Gwar is covering Kansas's Carry On My Wayward Son. What a headline. Finally, you can stream Anberlin's Vital in its entirety. On WreckedRadio.net, you can view a tour update on dates for Underoath, Rolling Stones, and Yellowcard, plus much more. But right now I'd like to introduce my artist of the week. His name is Chris Diana, and he's going to preview a song to you right now.
Hi, my name is Christian Diana, and you're listening to WreckedRadio. WreckedRadio is good for any time and any place. When I'm wrestling Yetis in the Himalayas, I'm listening to WreckedRadio. Here's a clip of my new song called Zero Gravity off of my EP Detached. I hope you enjoy it.
So if you find yourself alone and your house is not a home, where do you go? If your friends all turn away and your foot is in the grave, who will you know? See, the key is to be true.
Thank you guys for tuning in this week. I would love to pose a question of the day, which I've most likely posed in previous years, and that is, as Halloween nears, what are you guys dressing up as? And what are you doing? Because I'm going to be having some fun. We've got half a month left to get your costume together. So, tell me what you're planning on doing. See you later, guys. Peace, love, rock and roll.